Welcome, Aquarius, to your end of the month reading for October. Hope you friends are doing great out there. If your friends like this, please like and subscribe. Okay, friends, since we're getting these done a little late, I'm going to move these to, it's going to be the end of the month to November 4th. Okay, so getting straight into the beginning of the month. Okay, so let's go see what's going on in the beginning of the month and the end of the month for you. Getting straight into your energy of what you're thinking, feeling, or the energy surrounding you. Spirit, give us the best message for Aquarius for the end of October to the beginning of November. And a nice, good, full week. What is on Aquarius? I have the King of Wands coming upside down. It feels like a little frustration. It feels like you are a little frustrated. It could be with a Sagittarius. Maybe they're manipulating a situation or trying to get I don't know, trying to keep the ball in their court, trying to take the control, trying to be in control. And it just feels like it's really frustrating for you. Okay, let's see. And maybe they're a little frustrated too because you're not allowing them the control that they want. I kind of feel that too, so it makes me feel like that's going to come up. Okay, so let's see what's going on, clarifying on that. Actually, it's upside down. We're going to keep it upside down because it's saying you're trapped in fear, but it's actually saying, you know what, I'm not going to let you keep me in any kind of anxieties. I understand that you're trying to do what you're doing, but I'm not going to allow it. So therefore, I'm not going to let you get control of my emotions, of my mental, right? Trying to give you anxieties, give you worries. Yeah, it seems like they're trying, mind games, trying to keep you in your head. And you're saying, I'm not going to do that. Even though I'm frustrated with you, I'm not going to allow you to entrap me like that and make me worry about what you're doing. Maybe at one time you were trapped in fear. Maybe they were trying to keep you worried about the situation, and you're saying, I'm not going to do that. So we're going to definitely keep it upside down for the entire reading. This is the card of the entire reading. So, and it, it's mental. So, hey, you want to do what you want to do, but I'm not going to play. It almost feels like I'm not going to play this game. So, yeah. This card is making decisions or choices and preventing you from making the decisions and choices. And you're saying no. They're trying to hold you prisoner or hostage within your own mind on your own journey and try and control the conditions and situations. And that's what you're saying. Or you're saying, you don't have any control of my situations or my decisions or anything you're doing. So I don't know what you're doing, right? I know who you think you are, right? But that's not going to work. And maybe it was because maybe it worked once before for some of you, right? And you're saying it ain't happening this time. Or maybe they just really are always trying to get you there and you're saying it still didn't work, right? Take it how it resonates. It does feel like a lot of manipulation though. Feels like they do try to do this to you, push you in a corner, try to make you surrender. And you're saying, nope. Okay. So getting in straight into the situations taking place in the present, the recent past, and the near future. Look at that, Emperor upside down. That's total manipulation. So now you're saying, I'm frustrated, and there it is, them. It is clarifying that this is 2 cards in 1. This is 2 in 1. I'm frustrated because you're trying to manipulate me. Here they are trying to manipulate you. Trying to take control. Trying to take the control away from the situation, and it feels like they're trying to take your control away as well. Trying to tell you what to do. It feels like you partially let go of a lot of the situation that was from the past, of what was going on. Wasn't a 100% let go because it's just a partial death, right, of the situation. So it looks like you might have even given them a little leeway to certain situations by maybe just ignoring the situation. Maybe they wanted to argue and fight, so you let that go. However it is, now you're making choices and decisions over here saying you're not going to keep me at a crossroads. Because if I was at a crossroads, I'd be upside down, and you're not keeping me in a crossroads because I'm not blind. I know how to move, and I know I have choices and decisions. But that's interesting because this card says not allowing you to have choices and decisions, trying to control a situation. What's that? Control. What's that? Control. And you're saying nope. So you freely can see what's going on. They might think that they have you blinded, but you're definitely showing them that you're not, and you are ready and able and intuitive and strong enough to do what you need to do, right? That could actually make a backlash for them, right? Because they may think they have you under their thumb for this time being. Right there. Fickle, indecisive, and talking mean. Let's put it that way, right? So take that how it is. Maybe you laid that to rest because you knew they were fickle, indecisive, and didn't know how to talk to you perfectly, right? But it just feels like you kind of laid that down the line. Either laid down the line or you, like it says, you made a partial death of it. So it's just kind of gone, right? I'm not going to pay attention to that. You say whatever you want, but I'm not going to worry about that. And I think that's really where they were trying to trap you here, right? But you're saying nope. Even in the past, look at that. That's why it wants it upside down, because it's saying even in the past they tried to get you there, but they never could. This is your own card, Aquarius. So they definitely were trying to say mean things to you, trying to get you indecisive, trying to get you in your head. And you're saying no. And they could even be saying, well, Aquarius, why are you so fickle? Why are you so indecisive? I haven't made up my mind yet. Right? I haven't made up my mind what I'm going to do just yet. But don't think for 1 second, just because I haven't made up my mind, that I don't see clearly of what's going on in this situation. And that's definitely what's going on. Because you are disappointed, and this is showing you, you're disappointed with your mate. They have a foul attitude. You're putting it to death for now because you're not going to deal with it at this moment. You're thinking about calling off the relationship, but you're unsure, so this is the indecisive. Kind of giving them a little, like I said, a little bit of room. See if they're going to change. See if it's just, is it just this month because the moon is out? Is it just because it's Mercury retrograde? You see what I'm saying? Like you're giving them a little bit of a leeway over here to, I think, to just kind of change their ornery ways. They seem very disfavorable to you, and so you're kind of waiting for the relationship to kind of change. Doesn't matter if it's a love relationship, if it's a friend relationship, a coworker, it doesn't matter who the relationship is. You're waiting for them to have a little change around. That's really what it feels like. Yeah, there it is. You're hoping that they'll get their attitude adjusted because they're making you a little disappointed. It seems like they're a little sad though too, and they're bringing this kind of sadness out. Maybe they're wearing in the past they're kind of wearing their heart on their sleeve a little bit, but it is distasteful and just yeah. It's because it's like they're trying to take it out on you. And for others of you, they're just not being very nice. So it feels like you just kind of surrendered to the situation, let that go, and continued. But then here they are over here, being nasty again. So I'm just going to leave it that way. I don't care if it's just manipulation, it's just bad behavior, right? It's not acceptable in your eyes. That's not what you wanted. You were hoping it would die in the past, but then here it comes. But see, I think the problem is even if it didn't 100% go away over here, Aquarius, it's worse now. And you know that because they went from just being this over here to becoming this, right? Let's say they went from King of Wands straight to Emperor. Well, that means that they have a little ego going on over here. Like, I am the king, right? And you're like, no, it's erratic behavior. Look at that, erratic behavior. There's like, they've taken it to the next step. I guess that's a good word to put it. They've kind of stepped up on a throne, and you're telling them, I don't think so. So you're cold shouldering them right now. Absolutely. absolutely cold shouldering them because you do not see your ships coming in. The decisions that you're making are still being thought about what to do about the situation. So now you're seeing that it's getting worse. It's not getting any better because now they've got this kind of a chip on their shoulder where they think that they're in complete control. I'm just going to say the golden god, the king, whatever. They want to play monarchy, however. So it feels like they are kind of clinging, though, to the situation and to you. Could be dealing with an Aries, my friends. Okay. But definitely, you know, it does feel like you're cold shouldering them, and now they're kind of acting like in self-pity. Now, that's pretty interesting for an emperor. If they're trying to keep all this power, and then they know that you're ignoring them, they sure did, they kind of switched, right? Why are you ignoring me? Kind of licking their wounds, playing the self-pity card. That's kind of interesting. So you're thinking about jumping ship over here with the Three of Wands upside down because you've made some changes for the better, which was pretty much ignoring them, not putting up with what they're doing because you see they're trying to get you in your head. And boy, now they're trying to play the pity poor card on you, and you're ignoring that. So, like I said, they're trying to work on your emotions and your mind over here. It is. I see the frustration. I can feel the frustration. You've been nothing but loyal. They could even say you've been nothing but loyal, and you're saying, no, you're guilty. What do you mean you've been nothing but loyal? You're guilty. I've been nothing but loyal. You're guilty of trying to get me in my head. You're guilty of trying to take the ball. You're guilty of this, that, the other, whatever it is, right? But it's kind of crazy because it's almost like they're trying to switch the roles over here. But see, that's what you guys could be dealing with, a narcissist. Even if you didn't really know that they were, but they're actually showing signs of, even if it wasn't 100%, it's very close, right? And if it's not that, it could be emotionally immature. When people are emotionally immature, that's what we would call a very light narcissist. It means they can't control their emotions very well. So they go from one huge step to this horrible other step. It almost feels bipolar in some ways too, but it's not. Or unless it is for you, I don't know. What it is right here is it's a control matter. This is a control matter. I'm going to say to you, Aquarius, I'm in control. I have been nothing but loyal to you. How dare you ignore me? And you're saying no. You've been nothing but guilty to me for the last couple of months, the last couple of weeks. You haven't supported this, it's all about you. This is a very selfish, guilty card. It's been nothing about you. If anything, I was there to stand up for you when I shouldn't even have been. See, because that's, I think, where you're going to start feeling that. Aquarius is going to say, man, I don't know. And now that they're going to start playing this card of it's all about, but see, it's all about them. I love how they're going to change the tables, though. So they're really trying to change the tables on you of who's guilty and who's not. And you're saying, I don't think so. So this is actually showing that the progression of the relationship is actually falling apart. It's not going to go the way you want it to go. I know you've been trying to hold tight to it. You may even be talking to someone else if this is a boyfriend-girlfriend relationship, because you're starting to realize that this person might be a little too much to handle. You could be talking to a Cancer or a Pisces, and you're getting ready to end this relationship, and you could be, if you're talking to you could just be hanging out with the guys, the girls, your friends, other family members. It doesn't have to be that way, but for some of you, I do see that this Halloween, wow, it will be this Halloween, you might run into this Cancer at some party, some gathering. I'm just going to say gathering. And this is where you might end up ending this relationship with this, we'll say Aries. This is where you're going to make a big, huge decision. Are you at a crossroads? No, we already discussed this. You are not at a crossroads. You do not feel like you're at an impasse between these two people. You are using your intuition. You are making choices. Stuck at an impasse means that I'm confused. I don't know which way to go. No, Scarecrow, you know which way to go. You just, all you're doing more than anything is juggling pros and cons over here, saying, yeah, I see it. Yeah, you know which direction to go in. You're just looking at it all in different ways, right? No, because you're moving in the right direction and you know exactly where it is. You have a text message coming in and it could be from this Aries. This is now near future, so this could be in a couple of weeks from now. It's almost like you laid low from them. That's what it feels like, guys. It feels like because you're cold shouldering and laying low, kind of hiding out from them because you don't want to do anything with them. Are they at this gathering? Are they at this party? Hey, Snow. Why would I want to take you? So you can embarrass me? Sorry, that's exactly what would happen if you take them. Because they're so in control of the situation right now that they're going to actually embarrass you. Just saying. And if you already worked it out to where they are going with you, oh, heaven forbid. Because they're going to make you look like a jackass. Somehow. Because they're a jackass. Oh my God. It's not going to go well. It's not. They're going to need a lot of attention. You guys could be dealing also with a Leo. Or they have a lot of, maybe they have a lot of Leo in their chart. I don't know, I see the line lighting if you're taking them with you. For most of you, it doesn't show you're going to because you're too busy hiding out. But then all of a sudden I get this thing where it's like some of you are taking them and they're going to limelight this whole situation and then turn it on you in front of other people. Oh my gosh. God, no. Okay. Yeah, see. So they have this message that's coming in. They're trying to change the cycle with you. They're trying to act happy. They're trying to not be the emperor anymore. It's like they're turning back to this person they want to be. Why? Because they know that you cold shoulder them. They know that you're not there. They know that they don't have any control. So now they're going to try to, as I said, limelight the situation. Whoa, that's so crazy because they said they're limelight. I feel like this card's over here. They're going to try to be happy, but yet they're going to try to throw you under the bus somehow or another. Just to make you look stupid. And it's not horrible. It's just embarrassing. Like embarrassment. But over here, they're coming back and they're like, oh, Chris, I love you. I don't care if it's male or female. Where have you been? How come you're hiding out? Yeah, they've been thinking about the situation. They feel like they have the power to, oh my God, there's that ego again. What the? Maybe you are dealing with a narcissist, my friends. The more that the reading keeps going, I said emotionally, whatever, but whatever it was, immature, excuse me. But no, now I'm really seeing it. I'm seeing right here. Because of these cards here, it's like I'm calling to tell you, oh, I'm so happy and I can't wait till I see you again and the cycles have changed and I want to be all good and stuff. And I'm really moving towards you and I want to take action with you. I have all of this, but see this right here. What is this? I'm no longer feeling sad over here. I really have the self-will to keep going strong. So I have the self-will to keep moving towards you because I've been watching you, spying on you, seeing when you're coming back. No, you would have thought that they would have said they learned a lesson not to be a jerk, you know, or not to try to control every situation. But no, that's not what they said. And remember, cross-watcher, it could be the Aquarius. But the point that I'm making is this is what they're saying. Oh, yeah, I've been watching you and to see what you've been doing. Okay, that's not what we do. That's not showing me that you've changed. But I'm all happy now and everything's fine. This is a really weird reading. Sometimes I do get these really weird readings. And remember, guys, if this doesn't resonate with you, be sure to watch your rising moon or Venus. It's just because the reason I say it's really weird is because sometimes it makes me wonder what people think, right? Kind of catches me off guard. And yeah, you're saying, that's it, I have a partial death again. But they kind of see the partial death like, well, I kind of feel like you let me go, but I'm back now. That's a narcissist, my friends, because they're telling me that they're going to do, that they feel that they're in control of this, even though you did what you did and let go of them. They're coming back once again, because remember, once again, they said, I was loyal to you. You weren't treating me right. And you're saying, you're full of it. It's literally the other way around. You're guilty and I was loyal to you. They're doing it again. They're turning it all around like, I seen that we had a partial let go. I seen that I partially let you go. No, you didn't partially let me go. I cold shouldered you and ignored you. I don't really see anything about this other person just yet. So I don't know about this person that you met that made you so happy at this party. For those of you who did meet this person, they're not really coming up. So there's really nothing a whole lot there at this time. You might have taken their phone number and maybe you just haven't had a chance to do anything about it, or maybe you're skeptical of doing something. For those of you who did meet this, I'm going to say Cancer. This water sign, actually, I have Pisces and Cancer, but it doesn't feel like you've really done anything about it just yet. I mean, even if you did have a few phone calls or something, I don't see anything really moving with that just yet. But like I said, it's not a personal reading. So, you know, unless it was a personal reading, we would know. We're just going to hit on the spots that, you know, Spirit says are the biggest parts of the situation. And right here, you're just saying, this is unfair. I don't see how you're seeing this. And that's really what you're saying. This is unfair. I do not see how you're seeing it the way you're seeing it. I'd just like to see a moon card upside down and just say, you know what, maybe they're bipolar. You know, because I'm only getting two scenarios over here. It's either you are the biggest narcissist that I've ever seen in a reading so far, or you are bipolar. Okay, because there is, or maybe you're the bipolar narcissist. Maybe it's 2 in 1. This one's, I've done, wow, I just forget it, right? Just forget it. Just leave it alone. Leave it alone. I mean, I've seen the Aquarius wear a crown, right? But I don't even know if your crown's going to come in handy for this one, my friends. But like I said to the cross watchers, you know, if this is the Aquarius, boy, his crown must be upside down. Yeah. And for you guys, I think they're knocking your crown off. Because they're throwing you for a loop. No wonder you're trying your hardest to keep out of this, because they could be driving you kind of mad, frustrated. This is the cuckoo bin, right? What in the world? So they're waiting for their cycles to change, and they're over here still now playing a pity party because you're not responding. You're not responding to this. You're just saying, I'm backsliding relationship. So they're having a pity party. Now they're going to throw all that pity stuff at you again. So it's almost like from one to the other, to the other, to the other. Do you see the pattern? There is definitely a pattern here. They want to be in control. When they're not in control, they want to say that they were in control. But they only want to say that after what? After they try to pull this pitiful me, oh, victim. The victim card, that's what, thank you. I heard it in my head. The victim card. So they go from power to victim, and when they want to go to victim, then they want to give themselves all this power again. And then you see it over here, and then you're saying, no, I don't see how you're seeing it that way. And then they what? Play victim again. So it's definitely when they don't get their way, they want to play victim. This is very crazy. Okay, guys. Good luck on that. Whew. That made my head spin. Yeah, that one definitely made my head spin. Man, I hope you guys have a wonderful Halloween. Just get out there. You might want to drink, right? After this, I might need a glass of wine after this reading, right? I don't even drink. Like, whew, I've been drinking in like 5 years, but after this reading, I might need a drink. Whew. I still have to do more readings, you guys. Be like, whew, you guys should have heard this Aquarius reading. You have Aquarius in you. Whoa. Okay, guys, let love be your motivation for action. Just, you know, and it's just love yourself and don't allow this to happen. And I don't care if this is the cross watcher or yourself. You guys just love yourself. This is crazy. Like I said, I don't care if this is a love situation, a sister, a brother. I don't care who it is. This is really crazy. Okay, guys. Develop awe and reverence for life. Yeah. Yeah, definitely this one. When this person calls you, take 5 or more minutes to concentrate on a divine feeling or a higher thought, doing your best to block out all other distractions. Block out this insanity. I'm just going to say it. It just, this person needs to get in touch with what they're doing. I don't know if they understand what they're doing, but they should know what they're doing. Okay, that's it. That was it, my friends. Until next time, peace and love. Bye-bye.